In 5th place, with 150 votes, polling in 14 games, is, congratulations, David Mundy.
Crouch gets away, hands it up to Smith, ran into a gang tackle, Mundy dragged him down, gone.
And now just wheel around on that left foot, Lobb is the long target, Dawson there.
So with the equal third most votes and 5th place tonight is midfielder David Mundy. David was consistently among Fremantle's best in 2020. While much has been made of the achievements of the young mids, Caleb Sarong, Adam Shearer and Andrew Brayshaw. Barra's experience and leadership in the middle was arguably even more important as he played a guiding role for Freo's up-and-comers. His efforts helped Fremantle to important wins against Adelaide, the Pies, Hawthorn and North Melbourne, showing age was no barrier at, 22? 35 in 16th AFL season. Ladies and gentlemen, David Mundy. Well done, Barra. Mate, your 10th top 5 Doig Medal placing in 12 seasons. It's got to be up there with some of the great accomplishments in this amazing career.
Yeah, it's been a little while now, I guess, representing Fremantle, which I've absolutely loved, and yeah, it's a pleasure and an honour to be up here again.
Yeah, things make the highlight reels, like the one-arm tackle. You've been showing the young fellas how to do that one?
Yeah, I was a little bit different, but just grab on and hold on.
If it does the job. Mate, you've been amongst the best for more than a decade. What do you think the secret is to your longevity and that incredible consistency?
Yeah, I've certainly tried every year to get better and improve on aspects of my game, and I think this year especially threw up new challenges for all of us, and yeah, I certainly wasn't immune to that, so adapting to this year and integrating with the group in a different way in hub life, and even when we were back in Perth, it was certainly a different experience. I found it really rewarding and really enjoyed my time.
Yeah, you've been part of varying squads for a long time, even back to Justin's time and the team. What about this current squad? What are the things that stand out for you right now?
Yeah, our energy, enthusiasm and want to learn and improve and get better after each performance, each game, each training session is as good as I've seen in football, and obviously the next phase of our evolution is going to be even more challenging with a little bit more expectation on us, and I really look forward to being a part of that or watching that or whatever happens, but I think the Fremantle Football Club are in great hands.
Beautiful. I've got a pen here for 2021, mate. Firstly, before you go, who would you like to thank?
I'll start with my wife, Sally. It's been an incredibly challenging year. 3 young children at home, essentially been a single parent for this year. I have a fair idea about what you went through, but I couldn't imagine doing it myself. So thank you for the support, the guidance and the peace of mind that you give me. I love you very much. You're a great mother, a fantastic wife, and it's our 9-year wedding anniversary in 2 weeks, in case you'd forgotten. More broadly to the Fremantle Football Club, gave me a chance many years ago now, and continue to invest in me and allow me to pursue my dreams and live out my childhood fantasy. So thank you very much. It's been a fantastic ride and I've enjoyed every moment of it, so thank you. To the playing group for this year, like I said, we've been through an incredible year, a year unlike I've ever seen, and the football industry hasn't seen in a long time. So the adversity and the challenges that we overcame together will put us in good stead, I think, and hopefully this is a year we'll look back on as a really formative year that we can really pinpoint as a moment that we turn things around for ourselves and our supporter base and our club in general. And again, more broadly than that, to Fremantle fans and faithful, the support that I've been shown by the supporter group and the member base throughout my career has been really humbling, and I really appreciate that. And it's fantastic to talk to Fremantle people down the street and on nights like tonight, and the passion and support that we have out there is unparalleled and unrivaled, so we really enjoy it, and as a playing group we really thrive off that. So thank you very much.
Thank you. David Mundy, 5th place. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Savage, General Manager of Sales, Central West, Carlton and United Breweries, is going to present the Rock and Anchor for 4th place, to be read by Dale.
In 4th place, with 150 votes polling in 16 games, congratulations, Andrew Brayshaw.
Williamson, good tackle, Brayshaw pinned him, got him, rolled him.
Allen tried to fantastic for them.
In just 3
Brayshaw
seasons, we've
wrapped
seen
him up.
Andrew Brayshaw show
Beautiful
continual improvement, not just to become one of the best midfielders at Fremantle, but also in the competition. Andy played every game in 2020, averaging 20 disposals per game, and he significantly increased his kicking efficiency to nearly 63% in 2020 from just above 43% the year before. Rating 10th for inside midfielders in the AFL, who played 10 games or more. It wasn't just his contributions with ball in hand, as he pressured his opponents with the club leading 84 tackles in 2020, 19 more than any other Fremantle player. And despite being just 20, Andy was still able to dominate games and lead Fremantle to important wins against Hawthorn, the Crows and St Kilda. Tonight we welcome him to the stage during the Doig Medal presentation for the first time. It certainly won't be the last. Andy Brayshaw. Well done, mate.
Thanks very much.
Good to see you again, bud.
Good to see you too.
4th place in the Doig Medal, mate. How you feeling?
Yeah, pretty shocked. Didn't really expect anything like this, but yeah, very honoured to be up here with Dave at the moment, and I'm sure there'll be a few others really good players. So yeah, very happy.
We had an idea of your mindset at the start of the year with what you were thinking of doing. You even stopped doing your radio commit with us, which was great because we got to talk to Lobby as well, but we knew you were focused. Yep. How about what you set yourself, pre-season, and how it came about and how you felt that the hard work you put in and that thought process worked for you this year?
Yeah, it's a continual build every year. There's always improvement, and a really good off-season and pre-season builds you up to, I think, a really good season. So it was the first off-season and pre-season that I haven't been injured. Yeah. That sort of held me in good stead, and learning off the likes of Dave Mundy and Nath Fife coming to mind. Over the last 3 years, they've just been amazing, and continuing to learn off them. And this year I felt like I helped them out a fair bit, so yeah, I was pretty happy.
Those stats are incredible for your skills and the like. It's a big lift. Did you feel that happening early in the season? Because it was quite a remarkable jump.
Yeah, well, I think confidence comes into that a fair bit. In my first few years, you're so worried about just trying to hold your spot in the team that you can get a bit nervous. But JL's made a really big focus on working on your skills and working on your craft. So I've continued to do that this year, and I think it's shown. Incredibly
unusual combination. You senior coach, a lot of new players and young players, and a lot of time in hubs and group together. Do you think that's benefited this group?
Yeah, definitely. There's a new sense of life at the club this year. Everyone loves JL, loves everyone that we've got into the club, including James Aish, Blake Acres, and the likes that we've got in. Really great pickups there. We just love we love training, we love playing together. Really great bunch of lads and staff as well. So yeah, couldn't be more thankful to be part of this group.
Andy, who'd you like to thank?
I'll start off with the playing group. Not only just the 22 that were playing week in, week out, but also the blokes that were either injured or playing in the scrimmage matches. I know that it would have been really tough not being able to play and pull on the jumper, but the intensity you guys showed around the club, training, and the enjoyment that you got out of watching us play really sparked us up. So thanks to every player on the list. To the coaching staff, in particular JL and Josh Carr. You guys have really helped me focus on my craft this year and helped me build as a player. So let's continue to build on that for the next few years. To my partner, Lizzie, you've made give her a round of applause. She's just made the move over to WA from Melbourne, which is a massive commitment. But the undying support you've showed for me throughout these first few years of my career have been amazing, and I'm sure you'll continue to support me. To Ken Withers and Jeff Boyle, they've been touched on a few times, but you've held my body together and enabled me to play every game this year. So thank you guys so much. Really can't thank you enough. I'm sure there's plenty of people I missed, but I'll get to you guys individually. So thank you very much.
Congratulations. 4th place this year in the Doig Medal, Andy Brayshaw. Ladies and gentlemen, give him another round of applause as he heads off. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Fairbank, Chief Executive Officer, Program Skilled Workforce, is here to present the Rose Gold Medal for 3rd place this year.
In 3rd place, with 150 votes polling in 17 games, congratulations, Adam Chera.
Got a head of steam up now, the second game of Murphy. Ran into Chera, well tackled.
This is Adam Chera's highest finish and the first time in the top 3 at a Doig Medal count, and has recently turned 21, of course, an outstanding year in his 3rd year at the game, and of course playing mostly on the wing. There was an inside midfielder. Adam did things to the football, of course, with the footy that most AFL players couldn't, with far more experience. A spectacular goal against Melbourne, just one example of his ability to execute by foot. With Fremantle looking to fill voids open, of course, on the wing in the off-season, Adam stood up to rate as one of the best wingers in the AFL. And like Andy Brayshaw, his good mate, he helped heap pressure on opponents with 64 tackles, the second most at Freo. With Adam Chera, Andy Brayshaw and Caleb Sarong leading the way as a very youthful and pretty youthful midfield brigade, it's clear we have an exciting future ahead of us at Fremantle. Adam Chera. Well done, bud. Congratulations. I said it to you, good mate. How does it feel? 3rd in the Doig Medal.
Yeah, I'm a bit shocked, to be honest, same as Andy. I didn't come here tonight expecting a 3rd place or anything like that, so yeah, it's a shock to me. I'm still trying to gather my words, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We'll give you time to gather, and maybe you can gather some about the feeling of the fact that led to such improvement in 2020. You were good last year, but 2020 was a stellar year, was it for you?
Yeah, I think I took a step in the right direction.
Yep.
As I think someone said before, we took some good growth, but we weren't satisfied at the end of the season. So, but I think, yeah, my growth came from having more opportunity, a bit more time on the wing and inside this year. So I felt like I was able to play to my strengths a bit more, and I'm just looking to go to the next level, as a couple other boys have said as well.
Mate, we could see in the early rounds, the confidence, as Andy mentioned. Confidence is such a big thing. You could see your confidence in games, and as part of that, someone like a Nat Fyfe stepping back a little bit and going forward and giving you guys more chances in the midfield.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. I mean, for me, the more time I've spent, playing midfield, I've become more confident in my craft and my ability. JL, he's big on instilling confidence in his players, and I think with me, he's helped me improve dramatically in that area. So, from playing a much safer, cautious game, I've sort of started to take more risks and back myself a bit more.
Absolutely, mate. Who would you like to thank?
To start with, I just thank my stunning partner, Claudia. Give her a round of applause again. We got her over from Melbourne recently, so it was a really tough year with everything that's going on, but I'm so thankful she's able to be here now, and she's been a massive support for me. Secondly, to the club, you give me so much opportunity in my first 3 years. I've loved every minute of it, and I'm really looking forward to building something really special here. To the playing group, I love the group we got. We're really young, have a lot of fun, we're real vibrant, and I love coming into work every day and getting into it with everyone. So, and lastly, my family, who's back over east at the moment. I know they're probably watching the live stream, definitely, I reckon. So yeah, thank you to them over there. They love coming over to Perth when they can, but this year, unfortunately, been stuck at home. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Cheers.
And for the Cheras who are watching around the country, give them a cheer, folks, from Perth. Congratulations, 3rd place at the Doig Medal, Adam Chera. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Calms, SVP, Corporate and Legal, Woodside, to present the silver medal for 2nd place.
In 2nd place, with 167 votes, is, congratulations, Nathan Fyfe.
A 3-time Doig medalist. This is the 7th time Nat Fyfe has finished in the top 4 since 2011. It's also the 2nd runner-up finish for Nat. Nathan battled a hamstring injury early in the year, which ruled him out for 3 games, yet still pulled strongly in his 14 games, continually bringing the ball-winning toughness to every contest. When it came to his game day role, Nathan continually put the team first as he spent more time playing forward, as we've mentioned tonight. So the likes of Sarong and Chera and Brayshaw could play so well this year and thrive in the midfield. As a forward, Nathan's aerial ability made him a nightmare to defend, which only created more space and opportunities for the rest of the forward line. And overall, it was an incredibly underrated season for the 2-time Brownlow medalist. Our captain, saying something considering just how highly rated he is around Fremantle in the AFL. 2nd, our runner-up this year, Nathan Fyfe. Well done, bud. Made another outstanding year, but how did you find your season personally? I know your levels for yourself, you pitched them very high.
Yeah, as you've mentioned a couple of times, a slightly different role for David and I, and also Sonny this year. But I think the proof is in the pudding with these guys standing up here, Adam and Andy, and also the season that Matt Tabernard's had this year, Caleb Sarong. The future of our club's in really good hands, and it's our job to make sure we bring them along and really look after the next couple of years for our club.
Mate, seventh time called up on stage as a top finisher in the Doig. It's pretty good, and it's the beginning. It feels like a beginning of a new exciting era, doesn't it, with these young players coming through?
It does, and I mean, I'm incredibly grateful for the work that Jeff Boyle and Jason Webber, in particular, those two gents have done for my career. I've came to the club at 69 kilos. I now play at 92, and I've had a lot of operations along the way, and those two gentlemen have spent a lot of time with me, ensuring that I'm able to put together seasons, and I'm really grateful for their work.
As we mentioned earlier, an interesting and at times difficult year to be a senior coach for the first time at our club. Justin Longviewer, it's only going to get better from here, mate, but how have you seen J-Lo coming back to his footy club 13 years later and the future ahead?
Yeah, J-Lo's been pretty impressive this year in what's been a really challenging year. I hope it only gets better. Yeah. What comes with next year is greater level of expectation and pressure, and we're all going to have to wind up the dials next year to make sure we're in and humming, but the system that we've got is pretty good. Our culture is in good hands, and we're all looking forward to what next year brings.
Absolutely. Mate, Nathan, runner-up this year, who would you like to thank?
I'll keep it really brief because tonight's not about me, but firstly to the playing group, this has been the most challenging year as a captain, but the most enjoyable year I've had. The group we've got are a great bunch of humans. I'm really looking forward to what we're going to do in the coming years. To the leadership group in particular, as I said, it's such a challenging year from so many fronts, but the support I got from the home base and also over in the hubs made the experience possible, and the back half of the year proves the future of our club's in pretty good hands. So thanks very much.
A runner-up for the Doig Medal, Nat Fife. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, representing the Doig family, Mr. Don Doig, to present the 2020 Gold Doig Medal.
And the winner of the 2020 Doig Medal with 207 votes is Luke Ryan.
Mark check stolen by Ryan. Tumbles it forward. Casbolt has the ball pinned in.
What a season it's been for Luke Ryan. On an individual level, there's not much more a defender can achieve than All-Australian. And now the Doig Medal as the club's best and fairest. To top things off, he was the first non-Sydney player to win the Goods O'Loughlin medal as the best on-ground as Freo's backline held the Swans to 19 points only in the Sir Doug Nicholls round. What a remarkable year. Even more remarkable, the 186-centimetre defender achieved everything he did, playing on most of his games on key backmen, of course, and key forwards, and taking on the opposition's best and biggest forwards, and sometimes giving up 20 centimetres and 20 kilos to his opponent, yet he still won his fair share of individual battles. His ability as an intercepting and rebounding defender still shone through as he led Fremantle for intercept marks, metres gained, and led the AFL with 113 rebound 50s, 17 more than any other player in the league. And he was all over on our highlights reels tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our Doig medalist, Luke Ryan.
Well done, thank you. Congratulations, mate.
Some great players of our footy club up here, mate, and the big cheer when you were the early leader. How does it feel?
Yeah, obviously very privileged to be a part of the great names from this footy club, and to come from where I'm from in Coburg, and yeah, never thought I would got drafted, and yeah, thank you to Freo to give me the opportunity.
Yeah. We had Alex Pearce up here earlier. We know Alex would have loved to have himself and Joel and Logie up here throughout the season in that back line, but as the injuries started cooking, all of a sudden you were getting taller in the ranks and more experienced in the ranks. How was it back there, and at times with much bigger forwards on you?
Yeah, I was getting taller and wider, to be honest. No, it was good. Obviously, we had Griffin Logue down there, Brendan Cox and Ethan Hughes, and they played a massive role, and it's exciting for our future down back. And yeah, I can't wait to what 2021 brings on, and obviously have Joel and Alex come back is massive. So it's exciting times for us.
I know there's a lot of love for you defenders, mate. Unless you're Matthew Pavlich, you know it's tough to win one down back, but it's like a generation later you've won one. Well done.
Yeah, it's didn't really think I'd win it, to be honest. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Okay, now an apprentice, yes, sensational. An apprentice carpenter, a late pick in 2016. You must be pretty proud of how quickly you've risen in this level of footy.
Yeah, I've obviously got a lot of people to thank. So yeah, I don't know.
Mate, I'll put you in it. Doig medalist. Well, who would you like to thank?
Oh yeah, there's obviously a lot of people I'd like to thank. Sorry if I miss anyone. Obviously to the players. Yeah, it's been a different year, and it's exciting times for us, and I couldn't have done it without you, and obviously the back six was massive. It's not only my award, it's our back six award, so thank you. To my mum and dad and my family back home, FaceTime me every day, make me feel like I'm at home, and yeah, it's massive what they've done for me, and I really appreciate it. To the sponsors, Carol and Wayne down the back there, I know she's my #1 fan, and yeah, I love them the bits, so thank you. And to the club, obviously giving me that opportunity. I didn't think I'd get drafted, and yeah, taking pick 66 and now to where I am, I really appreciate it, and thank you very much, and yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah. Well done, bud. Cheers. Good timing. Thank you.
What more is there to say, ladies and gentlemen? Please be upstanding and charge your glasses to the 2020 Doig medalist for the Fremantle Football Club, Luke Ryan. Please give another round of applause to all of our award recipients tonight and the legends of our football club as we take a look at the final leaderboard for the top 10 in the 2020 Doig Medal.